What is going on, everyone? The Brewers force a Game 7 as they demolish the Dodgers in Game 6. They win 7-2, and right from the jump, they got things going. Actually, the Dodgers, in reality, were the ones that got it started off in the first inning. You have Freese literally hitting a solo shot to get this game going at the leadoff spot. Miley on the mound for the Brewers. Ryu's on the mound for the Dodgers. So 1-0 lead, this Dodgers team takes it. But then it was all Brewers. The Brewers came out on fire. Double, double, single, double, 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 double. Run score. And Ryan Braun, more run score. I mean, it was unbelievable. They were just smacking the ball, squaring it up. You know, Dodgers pitching weren't hitting their spots at that time. Don't get me wrong. Leaving some change-ups up there and leaving some off-speed pitches high up in the zone. But, man, did the Brewers come out fire, and that place was electric. They just scored their runs, and it was 5-1 nice and early. And really, from there, they couldn't get much going. The Dodgers, that is. And you have the Brewers taking this pretty easily. I mean, it was in their control the entire time. The real thing for them was, how can we manage this game up 5-1 and still put ourselves in a great position to finish this game off, because it's still do or die, but also knowing that Game 7 is in the future. How can we manage this bullpen, which we rely on so heavily for Game 7? And what I see now is a Dodgers team that I honestly don't think they're as good as most do, or maybe I don't see them being as deep as we thought they would be in the playoffs. I look at their lineup on paper, yes, absolutely, deep as hell offensively, but they're not really showing it here, and that's credit to the Brewers with this pitching staff and everything that they provided. And on the other side of it, this Brewers team is really successful with hitting the ball as well. It's going to be tough for the Dodgers. Now, I will say, do or die games for Game 7s, and this Dodgers team, yeah, they're successful as hell as of recent years. They get the job done when they need to in big moments like this. They've won their last 4. So, yeah, I'd say that's a good track record. But this is in Milwaukee. The energy is all on the Brewers side. The momentum is literally going through the Brewers. I'm excited to see how it all plays out, without a doubt. There's nothing better than a Game 7 in any sports when it comes to the playoffs. But, I mean, I think the Brewers really have a chance here. They are a good baseball team. I mean, I knew that coming into this, but did I expect them to be able to ride this type of wave? Honestly, no. And I don't think the Dodgers are playing their best baseball right now. I think the Brewers can really do it. I mean, the winner goes on to play the Red Sox in the World Series. It doesn't get much better than that. It really doesn't. Tremendous, tremendous win tonight by the Brewers. I mean, the way they came out early in this game, took advantage, rode the crowd. I mean, that crowd was insanely loud. And when they were getting those segments of hits after hits after hits after doubles after doubles after doubles, just scoring runs, after allowing a home run nice and early in this ball game, that was awesome. And then they just held on to it. They just held on to it. The Dodgers take one run middle of this game, and then some sloppy play out of the Dodgers, some more hitting for the Brewers, and they're successful as hell and win this ball game 7-2. So to look at some stat lines for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain gets a couple hits on the day. Ryan Braun, 2 hits on the day as well, and he also walked. Mike Muscala, the Sixers fan coming out of me. Mike Moustakas providing that spark that he came here at the trade deadline to do, essentially. And Arcia, fantastic as well. Not using Hader. That was the check mark. Not using Hader and getting the W. That's the check mark. And Miley went deep enough. Deep enough. I mean, it was 4 1/3, but it was a successful outing for him. They were trying to get him to go as deep as possible. We all know that in Game 5, they threw him out there for the first 5 pitches and the first batter, and then they decided to yank him after that. So, whatever that game plan was, it ended up working out for Game 6. We got ourselves a Game 7. The Manny Machado incident's going on. You hear the boos screaming at him. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's been playing a little bit out there this series, without a doubt, and he deserves to hear it. It's going to be amazing, boys, amazing. Let me know in the comment section how you felt about this Game 6, how it played out. What do you think about Game 7? It's the two greatest words in sports history when it comes to the playoffs. Game 7 to go to the World Series and play the Boston Red Sox. You have the Dodgers, who pretty much essentially have all of the pressure. They're supposed to get back to this. They had the heartbreaker last year. They're supposed to get back to the World Series, but I don't see them playing as good and as strong as they should be playing. And you have the Brewers, who are essentially playing the underdog card, but they're unreal. And their pitching staff is crazy, and their bullpen is legit, and their power in their lineup is lethal. It's going to be a wild one. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.